Stay-Puft Marshmallow Man. Let's show this pile of dessert who's boss. Activate Neutrona Blaster. We ain't afraid of no ghosts.
DeadCon's coming up, all you radical dudes and dudettes. Toy Shiz here, and I got an awesome killer review for you today, courtesy of Diamond Select Toys. Special shout out and a thank you to them for sending this Stay-Puft Marshmallow Man from the Real Ghostbusters line over for me to give you a fresh look. Man, the Stay-Puft Marshmallow Man, especially in the context of the Real Ghostbusters, it started off as this dude stepping on churches, and then it turned into this like lovable, squishy marshmallow man that showed up for conventions and for commercials and everything else. Fought a giant mantis at one point, so now he is a little tiny marshmallow man, but heck, he's gonna look great with the rest of your figures. The standard giant packaging for Diamond Select. That's the only thing I can really ever, rag on Diamond Select for. It's just like the packaging is immense, but it does fit a lot of their figures, so I gotta give them that. Standard packaging, put anything you want in the box. That's actually pretty smart. It's Mr. Stay-Puft right there, Real Ghostbusters on the side. Nice little photo of Mr. Stay-Puft, even though he's a killer giant marshmallow man. Then you also have all the other Ghostbusters for this wave. Peter, Ray, we took a look at Peter. Winston's up already now. We got Mr. Stay-Puft. Here is the bio if you want to go ahead and check that out. And here's the barcode as well. You got to get 15 figures to collect the entirety of the Ghostbusters Firehouse, but we're going to get him open. This is my fresh look at the brand new Diamond Select, the Real Ghostbusters, Mr. Stay-Puft. And while I got you guys here, thanks for watching my Stay-Puft review. If you like it, make sure to hit the like button, leave a comment, let's talk some toys. Also be sure to subscribe because I got a heck of a lot more Real Ghostbusters action on the way. Here's the walking, talking s'more himself, Mr. Stay-Puft Marshmallow Man out of the packaging. He is a hefty boy, I have to say. This is a giant. Like, you throw this thing through a brick wall and he's coming out the other end. He's heavy, he's great. I like that kind of heft in a action figure. He comes with 2 pieces for the Build-A-Firehouse. Nice everything. That looks pretty cool. And then, of course, he comes with this giant stand, wall, side piece, something like that. I haven't gotten the other pieces for the Firehouse yet, so I might just do that now that I'm going to be having all of the Real Ghostbusters pieces. It's actually a fantastic looking Firehouse when it's complete. But Mr. Stay-Puft, here he is all up close, and he's looking great. I like the face. I like I said, the body. He's Stay-Puft Marshmallow Man. You can't get any more perfect than that. A little bit of sloppy paint here and there, especially on the red right there, and then on the side, just kind of bleeds over into that area. The head is on a ball joint. Now, you can put him back just like that, but then it leaves kind of like a giant gappage right there, so you can actually see that. He doesn't look down really much at all, but he does turn side to side. Nothing else moves up here. This is kind of like a flexible rubber right here. He does have some rotation in the arms. This kind of goes up and down and around. This rotates at the elbow, basically, and then he has some at the wrist. The legs, same way, a little bit right there. Knee section doesn't move, but the feet do. Now, there's no ankle pivot or anything like that, and there's no midsection. But like I said, it's the Stay-Puft Marshmallow Man. He basically does this. Except for, in the Real Ghostbusters when he started getting a little bit more animated, haha. I would have honestly liked to have seen some interchangeable head portraits, maybe even just like the faceplate comes off, something like that, something a little bit more Real Ghostbusters, or just have one of those particular faces that he makes during the episode. I would have killed to see if they would have put, from that one episode, to put the Phantom on his back, or maybe had this piece removed and had the Phantom kind of like peeking out a little bit, something like that, or even just giving us the actual Phantom. That would have been amazing. Something like that. I just would have liked to have seen a little bit more show-specific items with the Stay-Puft, being that this is a semi-reuse of a previous Stay-Puft Marshmallow Man movie figure. So just to kind of bring it back and coincide a little bit more with the Real Ghostbusters. It is a nice figure overall. He's a nice, big, hefty figure, but the scaling and the size and the lack of accessories in that sense, yeah, it left more to be desired. And then, of course, just to show some scaling, here are the other roughly 7, just a little bit over 7-inch Real Ghostbusters figures from Diamond Select. Stay-Puft clocks in at just at about 8 inches, just because he's got that little tuft of a hat right there. But as you can see, he's not a big, tall figure compared to the other figures, but it is highly reminiscent of the old Kenner line, so I gotta give him that on that sense. It's a great figure. He's going to look good on your real Ghostbusters shelf, and I do like him a lot. Yes, it would have been a fantastic feat to have him be this giant, actually maybe like a Build-A-Marshmallow Man. That would have been kind of cool, you know, like maybe down the line, maybe do that if you kind of want to release some ghosts. That would be fantastic. But actually, truth be told, I would like to see a Build-A-Ghost or something like that. I think Stay Puft, there's a million and one Stay-Puft Marshmallow Man. This is a great one, but let's get some more ghosts going because he seems to be the go-to one along with Slimers. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. Did you like the fresh look? What do you guys think about this Stay Puft? What do you guys think about the Diamond Select Real Ghostbusters line? Comment below, let me know. Let's talk some toys. Thank you again to Diamond Select for sending these figures over to me for review. I had a blast looking at them, and I hope you enjoyed seeing it. Drink some great coffee, eat some great food, but most importantly, you gotta contact our agent because pulling Stay Puft out of the containment unit is a big hassle, and Egon just doesn't like to do it. And when you do, let me know what you found. I'll talk to you guys soon. Adios.
Ectoplasm, Stay-Puft Marshmallow Man, and other figures each sold separately.